Alright guys, welcome back to Appalachian Passion. We're here, we're fishing a new stream today, and it's got stalkers and wilds in it, from what I can tell. There's even a couple native rookies that will roam through. So we're trying her out today. It's a new stream. Don't have my ear or anything set up with me, otherwise I'd be doing that. But keep this slide nice and tight on my reel. But yeah, new stream. I'm hoping to catch a couple wild browns. Probably gonna throw a grasshopper on here as a top fly, and then a mop or a little bit simpler of a fly, or a little more wider range fly, should I say, to try to pick some fish off on the dropper. But I had this float set up on the rod, so we're gonna fish that first. But see if I can get it down into that wash. It's a very fishy place. I saw it go down, but I thought I had a snag again. That's a better fish. Not sure if it's brown or not. I think it is. Looks like a wild brownie. Amazing. Oh, maybe it's... I mean, that fish had it for a good second. Before I set the hook, because I kind of looked away for a second. Is that? He's got pretty screwed up fins, but very holdover-ish fish. Is the red? I mean, maybe streamborn? He's got crimped fins though, so it kind of... That's got stalker vibes all over it for me, that fish. We will let that go. Yeah, it's a pretty fish, but it's definitely a stock fish. We'll picture him, throw him back. And on to the next cast. Hold him up for the camera. He's a very pretty stalker. Like you can see, his fins are all folded up. Doesn't have a false eye. Doesn't really have a blue hue, but he has a red adipose, red tail. And he's back in the water. But that was cool. So, we'll, alright, we got little white woolly bugger. And we'll see. I think that's gonna get, I think it might get crushed. I'm gonna be honest. It's got a nice slender profile, so it sinks easier. And it's a lot easier to cast. Just gonna let that sink. It's a good brown. Or is that a bow? It's a rainbow. Well, letting it sink and stripping it across sure worked. It's a good fish. It's got nice, pretty white tips. Could be a holdover. I doubt it's a wild. Although, I don't see any. No, it's not. Oh, wow. They hold over in here really well. That's a very pretty bow. Wow. Very pretty bow. Get a picture and say adios. It's a bow, of course it's gonna not let me take its picture. He does have very, very white tips. Now this looks like stream roller. And I honestly probably should throw a streamer in here, but I have already spent too much time switching rigs around. That was a big fish, oh my god. That was a big fish too. Bigger. We are going to try the streamer. Should go down and try that other hole, but they want the streamer. I couldn't tell if that was a brown or a rainbow or what that was. And I cast it through there how many times? perfect cast for what I wanted. Trying to work this slow, give myself some time to pick apart this water. That was a wild brown. That was crazy. Oh my goodness, that fish slammed it at the top. I don't think it really matters what color. As long as you have a color of streamer in the water, I think they're gonna hit it. There we go, that looked like a wild. But so did that first one, so who knows yet. Gotta get him in first. He looks prettier than the other fish. I would say that's a wild. That's actually one of the more colorful tails I've ever seen. A wild brown. Could be the same fish. I want to say it's a different fish. Look at that. Woolly bugger in the corner of the mouth. Crisp, crisp colors, dang. Sometimes I realize I get back from fishing trips and I don't have enough pictures of the fish I caught. This fish looks like it's got a little bit of stalker in it, almost. So they're liking it jigged in front of their face. Got it. Oh, oh. All right. Continue. As soon as it landed. Is that a fall fish? Is that... Yeah, it is. Back to being the fall fish king. Yeah. I was like, my line already is starting to move. The line's starting to move and it has a little bit of weight on the end of it. It's a good fall fish. Little native. I told you there was natives in here. They're scaly little bastards. There he goes. Well, that tells you anything. Long cast for the win. Always cast long, never cast in front of your feet, because there could never be a fish in front of your feet. Ever. It's mathematically impossible. No, I'm kidding. Work your way out or work your way in. If you're nymphing, I would work your way in. If you're streamer fishing, it's a little more, I guess, okay to take the long cast first, just because you will eventually be stripping it past the short where you were gonna have it. But the hell do I have? Okay, that's fine. I actually didn't think I had a fish. I couldn't tell. I started to strip in. I'm like, huh, there's some weight. And I set. Not sure if you were able to tell, but I set. And then I was like, oh, there's nothing there. And then it started doing circles. I was like, huh, that's odd. Looks like there was a big tree down here. It was no longer. Little brown. Oh, that is a pretty fish. I knew there had to be a fish over there. I wasn't going to say it just because that fish is magnificent. I was told they almost had leopard spots. And by golly, if he wasn't right. Little guy, but there's got to be a bigger one over there. I gave her a couple strips and I was like, I feel like a fish had hit by now. As soon as I thought that. Yeah, I don't think these fish are sitting in the slow stuff. I think they are sitting where they can get food. And where they can get food is the fast stuff. Alright, so there's a couple fish actually hitting the top up here. Which, walking up here, I was like, there might be, it looks like it could be good streamer water. Just strip it off the top and see if anything comes up for it. Which I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to do that by these fish. Because if they keep hitting the top, then I will be putting the dry fly on. Saw that fish flash for it. I mean, these rainbows are all good, man. I would think there's they put some big ones in here. That's another pretty rainbow. White fins. Don't tell me he choked it. In a bad way. I mean, he choked it no matter what. Typical rainbow. Try to get it unhooked. Okay, stop. 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 I mean, all these bows in here are pretty, man. Look at that fin. I mean, they've all had perfect fins so far, but they look like stalkers. There's definitely some good holes up through here. I can not guarantee it. I can confirm that this is a spot worth coming back to. Another bow. This one looks more like a typical stocky. Yeah, that, I mean, even then, the fins are still pretty good on it. Okay, that one's actually not good. Keep you out of the water for longer if you don't stop. I am soaked. Rainbows just don't stop. You're getting thrown, buddy. I'm just gonna keep this like this. Keep the strap unhooked. And just keep casting over there. I mean, that looks like a brown. It could have been a rainbow. It was a little lighter colored. Or pretty silvery, but he chased that thing down real far away. I didn't think I had him. I don't know if you could see my hook set, but it was real slow. So I really didn't think I had him. Then I kind of felt the head shakes, and this one really likes the head shake, I will admit. Well, I was hoping we weren't stocky slaying tonight, but we're stocky slaying tonight. Go out. That fish inhaled it as well. go before you start to die on me. Hooked him in the tongue. I want to strip a streamer through there so bad, but they're hitting the top, so I'm going to keep them unbothered. Alright, got the Hendrickson title on. They're not hatching at all, but it's the closest thing I have to a mayfly imitation. And there's a fish that keeps rising right here. So I think we're going to try him first. Actually, we'll try this one because there's one back here too. If they're stalkers, I'm surprised they haven't hit yet. Might need a caddis. That was a bigger fish. They're just sipping though. That was sick. Oh wait, is that? It's got par marks. But its tail's all screwed up. Dang it. Take a picture of this guy, because this guy is, I'm not going to say he's special, but there's just like, he looks weird. I mean, so clean, and then he kind of has par marks. Doesn't really have spots below the lateral line. I don't know. These are, they have to be stalkers. There's no way they're not. I think I'm just going to stop here and fish for the rest of the time I'm here. It looks like some good water up there as well. I do want to check what the stream temp is, actually. We'll do that. Okay, there's definitely a fish rising up top. I want to throw a mouse fly on, but that was a better rainbow too. You gotta be kidding me. was a very good fish. Just had to twitch it. I am sad that none of these are wild browns though. That's one thing I will say. Looking at this fish, that other fish was definitely 16, 17. The one that I lost. I mean, this is a good fish too, but that other fish was fighting hard. Or is that a brown? It's a brown. I can't tell if it's a stalker. I thought it was a bow. Its fin looks too screwed up. Yeah, that's a stalker. It's a pretty stalker, but a stalker. I honestly thought, what the heck? You know what? That might be stream bred. Fish is kind of little flappy dorsal fin. No. I can tell you he was raised by rainbows. So, oh my God! Stop! 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 Anytime I get close to his mouth, he won't let me get in his freaking mouth. Was it that hard, buddy? You're gonna get your picture picker? You're gonna get your picture taken just because I want to affirm that you are in fact stocked. I mean, from the top he has like cool lines. All right. Well, we're gonna have to reapply floating to the dry fly. I just kind of picked something that I looked like what I had been seeing, and I can see a couple larger mayflies. Nothing huge. I did see one like bright yellow one. This is kind of pale yellow. So thought maybe that'd be close enough. And I think, to be honest, all I really need to do is twitch it, which a caddis would probably be better for that, just because a little more buoyant, floative. I mean, I guess you could call it floative. There was another fish that hit right here whenever that fish hit. All right. I don't know what that was, but it is getting dark. And I'm by myself in the middle of the woods. So we will be calling that. I don't know why that deer did that. Yeah, guess that's it. Kind of scared me a little bit, but you know, kind of afraid to admit that. Especially alone. If I was by myself and I knew my way out of here, I'd stay a little longer. But I don't have either of those. So, I'm just gonna walk the stream back. And thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe, ring that notification bell. That shouldn't be here. I'm on Game Lands. Well, you know what? It's not in a tree, so maybe it's okay. Like, it's not nailed to a tree, it doesn't look like. Anyways, that was a fun little stream. We'll definitely be back. Like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, the usual. We're kind of getting a lull here in videos, I guess, if you want to call it, where we haven't filmed in a while. So if we have a little lack in videos, that's why. I almost have to go around this, huh? But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.